am Cosmic Intelligence, here to serve our humanity in sacred love, abundance consciousness, peace, authenticity, organically. Now let's get into this. First, I want to address my attire because I was in the spring. So I could just come straight from the spring, and I decided to just go ahead and do the message. So let's talk about why not taking anything personal is the greatest gift we give ourselves now. And as I say, I could only speak from my experience, and now having to make an official and absolute decision to not take anything personal as to people, places, and situations in my life, to now move forward and fully integrate and fully integrate and fully initiate into my greatest versions now. And it is not taking anything personal because I had to I had to go deep with this one for a couple hours, well, in meditation, in waking up in the middle of the night, in just really sitting with myself with it and understanding deeply why it is and not to take anything personal, and give yourself the abundance gift of freedom, and allow everything to happen in the way it was planned to be, And what gave me this absolute official resolution and recognition for my life is that a boomerang effect is taking place, and it is the reason why humanity is awakening rapidly now. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end now. And a boomerang effect is taking place, and we as a collective no longer take anything personal because of that boomerang effect that is taking place right now. And if you're like me, and you meditate, you will understand deeply why we no longer take anything personal now. It is what it is, and what has to happen has to happen. Zinc is zinc or ZXN. Gratitude, grand rising, beautiful souls. Yes, so because of the boomerang, I'm hi Bangladesh, grand rising, because of the boomerang effect that is taking place in our lives now. Hi Kimberly Kirby, grand rising, because of the boomerang effect that is taking place now. And what has happened in the beginning must happen in the end for the new beginning to start. We don't take anything personal. Hi, Custom Can. Hello, Grand Rising Beautifuls. Yeah. And it took a lot of soul searching for me to let go and move on now, to now have the abundance that we came here to have for our life. Hi, Rustam Khan. I live in Trinidad and Tobago, that part of the world, in the Caribbean. Yeah. And this is why we're not taking anything personal. We just staying true to ourselves, carrying out our missions, our passions in silence, and growing our realities for ourselves. And this is why, because everything that happened in the past was a present moment that happened in the future. And now that we have cleared our timeline, and now open to our 5D realities now, we don't take anything personally because we can see into interparallel universes that was creating unconsciously what they set out for themselves. And now that we who have awakened have changed the trajectory of our lives, will be the ones now reaping the benefits of Mother Earth and the universe, because we stayed true to our life. One. Two, we have been manifesting from our heart. And three, we have been living in our passions. My name is Emma Smart. Yes. And I carry my archetype as a cosmic intelligence. Yes. So, like I say to you, beautiful soul, we're not taking anything personal anymore. Anything or any space or anything that does not serve us, that is not in alignment with us, we are now seeing it for what it is and let it go. We're not trying to infiltrate, resolve, or fix anything, because we are the ones that we were waiting for decades to change the trajectory of our lives and give ourselves the blueprints and the codes that we have within ourselves to our lives. And this is why we're not taking anything personal and letting go every circumstance, every situation, everything that try to come and bombard us, to stop every distraction that try to come and bombard us, to stop what we are co-creating for our lives, as the boomerang effect takes place. Yes, Rustam Khan, yes, and we give ourselves the freedom to let everything that are wrong us to now fall away from us, while living in our peaceful states, while giving while giving ourselves while living in unity, while living authentically, while standing in our boundaries, virtues, standards, and principles. And it is for this we no longer take anything personal for our lives. Because, yes, this is not Africa, this is Trinidad and Tobago, this is the Caribbean. While we move forward now, we already went through so many hurdles, had to do a lot of shadow work to realize for ourselves that because we have started co-creating since 2025, since 2020, that all of what we were co-creating from our heart space will now come alive as we shed our old self and bring the new into reality for our lives. Yes, darling. I know you know the truth. So today, we don't take anything personal. We just know that we can see everything and why people project themselves onto us and why certain spaces try to keep us distracted. We don't give our energy to those spaces and don't take anything personally, because, as I say, the boomerang was already sent out and it must come back to where it began. Rustam Khan, I don't give out my number, It's just a thing that I have to protect my energy. No pun intended. But I don't give out my phone number or my contact. All right? So I say to you today, beautiful souls, as we move forward and co-create in silence and live our authenticity, our innate state, our birthright, and I am not single, darling. I have a partner. Thanks for the compliment, though, but I do have a partner. Right? And I hope that you meet a beautiful soul as yourself too, darling. Right? So, as I say, as we move forward and we give ourselves the space that we have in abundance to co-create in silence, we take nothing personal and let everything go that tries to cause distraction, chaos, manipulation, all these different things, and laugh in the face of adversary for the unconscious and the ones who are subconsciously provoked by negativity, and allow that now to fall away from our lives and let go in every present moment, not taking everything personal, so that the boomerang effect can take place while we co-create our new realities. I hope this was helpful and fulfilling to those who are on the highest timeline, as I am, as we move forward and change the trajectory of our lives. You know, it's time for us to now see what we cannot change, but change what we can change for ourselves and leave the rest to fall away as we give ourselves the inner beauty we deserve in our lives. I am Cosmic Intelligence, here to deliver this message to the collective, channeling high vibrational frequencies, as we know deeply now where we are heading and who we came here to be, to change the trajectory and let all things that did not serve Mother Earth and the universe and each and every one of us live in this paradise within, externally. Why we don't take anything personal and live our beauty in reality. Rustam Khan, have a beautiful day, baby. There's a special shout out for you for being so forward and open and authentic with me. You know, this is the lifestyle we choose to live, authentic with people and not have people degrade us for our truths now. You know, because we know to ourselves that what they project onto us is actually a projection of themselves. Once again, I am Cosmic Intelligence. Do have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical, amazing day, just as you are. Not taking anything personal, to the truth of who we are, as the boomerang reaches its destination and returns what does not belong to us back onto the sender. I love each and every one of you. Until another day in the land of the living, giving thanks and praises for our lives in every way. Do have a beautiful day. Bye for now.